Yeah.
I don't care how you feel about homie, dog. You got that fucking right, dog. And if you feel I'm defending something, we could get up now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully, like if you
So
offer, if you feel some type of way, like it is what it is.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yo.
Mics are hot.
Hot me home.
Back at it. We're back at it with episode number what? 12? 12?
I have such a hard time counting episodes.
Yeah,
dog.
which is the worst, fool.
It's like, damn, what is this? We're just back.
And we have one of ours. Oh, we'll let them get the shot first.
Hold on. The shots in my whole dog shit. I'm already acting drunk.
Yeah. There he is.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ooh, my boy.
Ooh.
Man, my boy Quiz will be mad at me seeing me drink Don Julio right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, bro, he a real tequila head.
He's going to be like, oh, fuck that shit.
We got, oh, man, I'm going to tell you about it in a minute, man.
Get it off.
We got,
Well, let's properly introduce you right quick, fool, before we even go far.
Yeah, let's go.
Want to introduce one of the dope motherfuckers out here as well, one of the freshest voices as well. Hip-hop ass fucking raza ass and yo, we got GODSMOKE in the building.
hey,
shoo.
What it be like?
One of the original Food community
One
members.
of the original alumni Food communities.
You know what I'm saying? But before someone kicked him out. You know?
Oh, what? You starting there? But before
my name is GODSMOKE and I represent the Sauce TV.
Sauce TV. Shout out to the Sauce TV.
I just want to put that.
Hey,
like that.
I've been seeing you, fool, doing your moves.
Hey,
in the culture though,
Thank you,
culture.
Fool. Thank you, fool. I've been trying to bridge the gap a little bit.
I see that.
You know what I mean? I think it's real important, especially in these times right now, fool. You know what I mean? You got a lot of people trying to make the divide. A whole lot bigger than
you see that.
It shouldn't be like that.
Do you mean that between the black and the brown?
Yeah, that's exactly how I mean.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Like, give an example. What do you mean by that?
Well, you see all the protesting going on, right? Peaceful and non-peaceful protesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see a lot of like propaganda and rhetoric spit from like certain brothers and shit like that saying, hey, this ain't our fight. You know what I mean? Leave them to do on their own. Whoop-de-whoop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like that to me creates an even bigger divide, bro. Especially like we're at a time in rap, dog, where Latinos, Chicanos, Hispanic, whatever you call us, Mexicans, because from
everything,
all over,
yeah, for sure.
right? We're getting our shine in a black man's game right now,
Yep.
but it's only because we're learning to work together.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so like fuck some shit up like that.
And also
dog?
like,
you know what I'm saying? Like there's positive shit happening in the hood right now because we're coming together. Why create a divide, dog? That's gonna fuck some shit up.
Especially someone like yourself, who you come from the rap world where you saw this wasn't happening 10 years ago. Oh no, right? No. It was still very like, hey, our people here, them over there, and there was a couple of them that were like here and there, but it wasn't the normal.
Well, and you know what? My crew, it's the first.
Shoo, shout out, it's the first.
Hey, man, it's the first. We were fucking with brothers, dog, all day
since the get go.
I'm half Puerto Rican, bro. You
Straight
know
up,
my mom,
brother,
my mom is from Brooklyn, New York.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? So, like that culture, bro. I mean, it's nothing without African.
Cat,
you know what I'm saying? Don't ever cat me like that.
I mean, facts,
and not mean it. You know, so I just basically not to get too deep, dog. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? We're trying to bridge the gap, positively. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, respect to everybody with the way everybody else podcasts, but you know, my way is the positive way. You know what I'm saying? I don't do clickbait. I don't, you know, make clips on like negative shit and push that shit. We're pushing positivity, bro.
No, I see that.
And unity, you know?
Yeah, I see that.
Just trying to showcase that shit.
And I think it also matches your style as somebody that I've known you. Like you've been very of the bridge between the hip hop and the raza for sure.
Hell yeah, fool. So what the good with you.
That was good. Fool just got back from the back on fade.
Oh, hey, that's a fucking big move. That's a big move, dog. Congratulations.
Appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the people that share the content. Honestly, it's just them sharing the content and catching eyes, basically. So shout out to Yazzers, big time Yazzers, because he did confirm it was Yazzers, right?
Yeah.
So shout out to them.
Shout out Yazzers.
But yeah, for you, starting the Sauce TV back again, like, what's different now?
What's different is that
you had it on hold for a while.
We're not going to be focused on music, and it's not going to be predominantly focused on the Latino, Hispanic route.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We're incorporating everybody, bro.
Yeah.
You know, black, brown, yellow. It don't matter. You know, but what we're trying to...
It's hustlers.
You know, yeah, it's called the sauce, bro. You know, if you walk up in the kitchen and see mama cooking a sauce and you say, Mama, what's in that sauce? And she go, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
That's our premise. You know what I mean? A little bit of everything, bro. You know, if you come from the hood, you trying to offer something positive, and you got something positive to say, something positive to showcase, we got a platform for you.
All right, and also like your co-host speaks to that because he's half black and half Latino. So
my boy Little P. Yeah. Shout out my dog Little P, man. That's my brother right there. Yeah, bro. That's one cat that's an intellectual motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
Can we cuss?
No, for sure.
Yeah. Are we live or is this pre? I don't know what
we
this is
live
right now.
Are we live?
Soon.
Oh, nah. All right, cool. Well, fuck it all, 50. Nah, shout out my boy Little P, man. Yeah, that's my dog right there. That's my brother. He holds me down. He's a very smart dude.
Yeah.
He's a very smart dude, and he don't talk a lot, which is a struggle that I have with him on camera.
Is it new to him? Is it new to him or what?
Yeah. Well, no, you know what? He knows how to perform, right? He's a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
Right? He knows how to perform, but when he gets on camera, he gets all shy, and I'd be like, motherfucker, come on, dog, you need to say some shit. But he's one of those dudes that only likes to speak on shit that he's interested in, right?
Yeah.
So if it sparks him, then he's got a lot to say about it, bro. And what he's got to say is coming from an intellectual standpoint.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So you want to listen when he speaks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when you see us drop clips of Little P, you know what I'm saying, speaking, he's saying some shit. He's always saying some shit. It's not going to be some bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shout out to my dog Little P, man. And he offers a lot of insight. It's always good to have that insight as well. You know what I mean? I actually want to add a couple more hosts, you know, to the sauce, bro. It's just to add some more diversity in it. Because, you know, I wanna get everybody's point of view on a situation. You can't really unbiasedly, you know, speak on a situation unless you got everybody's point of view on it.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
You feel like it's a lot of that?
What?
You feel like it's a lot of that? Like people speaking unbiasedly, like a lot of podcasters?
I think a lot of podcasters speak biasly.
Yeah.
For the most part, for sure.
Yeah, I think podcasters speak biasly because you know, they have to appease to their crowd, and they have to, you know what I mean? I mean, people get kind of locked into that shit where, you know, your demographic, there's a certain demographic that follows you because, you know what I mean? Like, because of certain shit.
Yeah.
You know, that you say or that you do, or that you might have posted a viral clip or something like that was some cheese, man. And a bunch of your followers came from that, and that's what they expect. So you feel like there's a duty to entertain that. You know what I'm saying? And so I think a podcaster could fucking like accidentally become biased. You know what I'm saying? And kind of get pushed into that type of shit.
And what's your biggest like challenge right now? As now you're more hands on, right? Because now you're fully producing it. You're making sure the cameras are right. Like, what's the biggest challenge for you, dog? Because I know we spoken on stuff like that.
You know what? 2 challenges. One is there's one on each side of the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, a big challenge for me is kind of just letting it go on camera, dog. You know what I mean? Because I'm doing something and I speak and I want to be serious because I want to fucking get a point across. You know what I mean? But sometimes I'm too serious in an interview. You know, when I get an interview and I'm interviewing a cat, I get too serious. For, you know what I mean? When I should be joking, I should be me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I should be me.
You know
right?
what? Yeah, you know? That's a very good point, fool. You just like, you're right. On the podcast, you're not the same. You're similar, but you're way more fluently.
Because I try to censor myself. Yeah, I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to give an impression of something. You know what I mean? But inadvertently, I'm doing that kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when people catch me off camera,
it's like a more.
You know, they're like, I like to joke. Yeah, I don't joke with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
You are very.
Person.
You are like that. Because even when I met you the first time, it wasn't like off the top. Like
a lot of places, a lot of people saw me at was, you know what I'm saying, was around Icon or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of the time, I was just making sure homie was all right. You know what I mean? So I'd just be chilling watching the room, reading people. You know what I mean? I'm not a cat that just goes out and likes to talk to motherfuckers like that.
No, for
and
sure.
shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to know you to some little extent.
You did, you know.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, it took us a while to even get to that point.
Yeah, fool.
It was more like, who the fuck is this nigga right
You
here?
know what I'm saying? Now you big head, homie. You know what I'm saying? You know? But yeah, no, it's all good, bro. The sauce motherfucking TV. What I was trying to bring up when I told you my boy was gonna be mad that he saw me sipping that Don Julio, bro.
Yeah.
Is that amongst a lot of shit that we got coming, man, we got a segment called Tequila Boys, man.
Tequila Boys.
Yeah, man. And a couple of my boys, man, who are also in the hip hop game. My boy, shout out to my boy Quiz, man. He got a couple partners that are with him. They're tequila connoisseurs.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, they travel all over the country to different distilleries and even outside the country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mexico, Canada, and like all sorts of places that you wouldn't even imagine make tequila. And they're just like, they're connoisseurs of it, bro. They know what good tequila is, right? So we're gonna have a segment on tequila and rap shit.
Hey, that's dope.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So y'all motherfuckers might get a call from me, man.
Nah,
You know
hey, we're there. I'm there.
You know,
Shit,
get
I'm
up on
always
and sip some tequila with us. Talk some rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some real rap shit, you know?
Is that like on some drink champs shit?
Drink champs shit?
Yeah.
You know what? I never even thought about it like that. I don't even watch Drink Champs. You know what I mean? So I couldn't really tell you to be sure. You know,
I just sipping throughout the whole pod.
I know it's nori and everything like that. Nah,
Yeah.
it's more we're gonna be educating people on tequila.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
Okay, like having a guest and
It's,
they kind of
it's tequila boys.
them going through this tequila, try
Right.
this. Okay,
Right.
that's
So
dope.
you got Glizzy Dreams.
Yep.
It's gonna be like that, but tequila, bro. We're gonna be right here, you know what I'm saying? Sipping tequila, talking some rap shit. Might have a guest, might have a co-host, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We might be traveling around the country, you know what I mean? To
Hey.
different spots, like really checking shit out. You know what I mean? Like I seen Rich Homie Juan say, what other potter you know who's traveling and shit?
That's true.
You know
That's
what I mean?
true. And
that shit hit me.
And even like the last couple of days, for understanding that there's so many lanes, we don't gotta hating on each other. You know what I mean? Like
There's a lot of fucking hate, bro.
It's a lot of hate for, and it's like there's so many lanes that like you have your lane, dog. You know, we're here to support, and without taking anything away from us. Hey, a shout out, a posting, a repost doesn't hurt. You know what I mean?
Dog, and you know what? I saw that shit, dog. I saw that shit since the rap game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Since the rap game. And that's been one of the major problems, you know, with Chicanos, with
Facts.
Latino rappers, Raza rappers, dog, is that we didn't support each other. And that's why there was a cap on how far the rap went.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Rappers weren't supporting each other, dog. You know?
No, but
Not
not in
at
that
all,
era.
dog. It's just
In that era, was only one, right?
you know,
Everybody
they're
wanted to be that one.
gatekeeping,
Yep.
Like gatekeeping like a motherfucker, dog. And that shit go on even now. You know what I'm saying? The podcast shit. Gatekeeping like a motherfucker, dog. Weak motherfuckers gatekeep.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Weak motherfuckers gatekeep, dog.
Insecure
You know?
motherfuckers get.
You know what I'm saying? And that's fact. You could call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. However you view it, a motherfucker who gatekeeps will give you 1,000 reasons on why it's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right? But all we need is one to tell you why it's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what it is, dog. So we need to support each other. You know what I mean? The motherfucking like button is overrated. Share that shit.
Yeah. Hey, as an MC with it, you were pretty heavy in the scene, in the LA scene. You comparing it
And
now.
dope than a motherfucker too.
And
dog.
dope as a
hard.
major. What's it called?
Smoke major. Hey,
Smoke major.
These motherfuckers don't even know, dog. I still to this day could wrap circles around a lot of these youngsters right now. I just don't, bro. I got tracks in the vault. I got hundreds of tracks in the vault, dog, that are years old. That'll shine all these motherfuckers out right now, dog. You know what I mean? I'm on a different path right now.
What made you like put a hold on that?
You know what? It wasn't bringing the bag in, fool.
Yeah.
It wasn't making no money rapping, dog. And I'll be straight the fuck up. Yeah, we sold some merch. Yeah, we got some sponsorships. Yeah, we went a couple places, dog. But it wasn't paying the bills.
Yeah.
It wasn't paying the motherfucking bills. Only a handful of motherfuckers, dog, are eating off of rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let motherfuckers get you fucking fooled. You know what I mean? And I'm not, I'm just keeping it real because I come out of the industry. You know what I'm saying? And faking it to make it is a big thing, dog. And I chose not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I chose not to buy views. I chose not to, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, a couple of these rappers that are huge right now, dog, started off paying views, paying for views. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you know what I mean. Like
we're dropping names.
You know, it's not my
One's
you know, it's not my place to drop that. But there's only a handful of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
there's only a handful of them. You know what I mean? But
how do you see the game? Like, how do you see the game now, though?
I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing right now, dogs, with streaming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Streaming is fucking amazing. I come from the motherfucking time where we were selling CDs, dog, where I used to hop on the blue line and hand out CDs to every motherfucker that I saw, dog.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we would go everywhere, bro. We would be in downtown LA, Santi, in the alleys, dog. Shout out to my boy Prodak.
Shout out to Prodak.
Yeah, that's my dog right there, bro. Sauce in the streets. That's my dog, man. Sauce.
Oh, you stash him up?
Sauce correspondent.
Shout out to motherfucking Prodak, fool.
That's my dog, man. And he's always out in there in the streets participating in the culture, with the culture, along with whatever we doing, man. So he's dope. But we'd be down there in the alleys, dog, getting busted by the bootleg cops because they thought we was bootlegging shit, but it was our shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, get the fuck out of here. We were doing all that shit. We called it guerrilla marketing. You know what I mean? That's how it is, hand to handing. And then to see these youngsters be able to make money off of streaming, that's an amazing thing, bro. Yep. That's an amazing thing. That's a whole new lane. You know, I wish we had streaming back in the day. Yeah, I wish that social media was the way it was back in the day, and podcasting was the way it was now back in the day, man. Shout out to my dog Concrete. My dog Concrete had one of the first motherfucking podcasts, dog, that there was, dog, when podcasts didn't even exist, dog. It was called The Latin Legacy Show.
I remember that.
You know what I mean? And before his co-host, it was his wife, was Nikki.
I remember that. I remember that.
You know what I mean? And you know, and then his cousin, Burst Rock, was the DJ. Dog. You know, them motherfuckers were staples, dog. People don't know. You know, people don't know, like, the cats that put in the work and laid the groundstones that these young cats are walking on right now.
No, for sure.
But how I feel about the game, I think it's a beautiful thing right now. There's a lot of unification. You know what I'm saying? We finally kind of kicked the door down on mainstream rap, almost. You know what I'm saying? It's getting there.
I always feel like Tekashi 6ix9ine was a big part of that, even though.
That's cold.
I know
that's a cold.
I know we hate to like bring that up, but if this took it to a level that we've never seen it before,
right?
From anybody, like meaning the Kanye's, the Nicki's.
You mean as far as rap?
Rap wise.
As far as rap.
Yeah, he took it to the highest of the highest of the high with the highest artists. Meaning like working with Kanye West, fool. When Kanye West was selling like hotcakes and Adidas.
I mean, what about Baby Bash?
Yeah, but
Baby Bash still holds the highest amount of monthly listeners of any fucking Latino artist or any Hispanic rapper that there is. About that. So, I mean, you know what I mean? You didn't need to sell out or be a snitch to do that. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of the critics are saying those are paid followers.
Those are paid followers?
According to the critics.
Right? According to the critics?
Who are the critics?
People on the internet, because they can't believe that Baby Bash actually has accumulated.
That's cool. I bet you a lot of the cats that are scrutinizing that don't come from that era. You know what I mean? Because if you came from that era, you know.
I was very surprised, but then I saw T-Pain, and then I saw.
I was, you know what? I ain't even gonna lie.
Akon. They have a song with Akon.
I was pleasantly surprised. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit. But when I thought about it, it really makes sense. Because we come from that era, bro. We see how big Sugar was.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
It was on BET.
Huge.
It was on Warner's Park.
Bro.
It was.
Motherfuckers don't know. You know what I mean?
That was.
So shout out to Bash, yeah.
That was with Frankie J.
Yeah, dog. This shit was fucking huge.
And
Frankie
and
J.
And it gets played on any barbecue.
Another fucking Mexican artist.
And it gets played on with anybody's barbecues.
Anybody, bro. And fucking Little Rob too. You know what I mean?
Those two. Well,
I know a bunch. I got a bunch of black homies that know the fucking words to fucking neighborhood
specific
music,
to be specific.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know they do, and you know what I'm saying? They gave him his flowers. You know, so it's like 6ix9ine definitely was. It was shock value, I guess.
Shock value, but also seeing him like rock
he did a
crazy.
Good job. He's a marketing genius.
Yeah,
you know?
marketing.
He knew what he was doing
before all that shit went downhill.
He knew he was gonna be a snitch before it all. But when he first when he first slapped hands with one of them fools, he knew he was gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? Come on, he knew he was gonna tell from the jump.
And
he knew he was gonna tell. I don't believe that there was any part of him that was ready to hold down the G code.
Oh no,
at all.
Fuck no.
I think from the jump he knew what it was. That's why he played it so eloquently. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all part of the plan. You know what I mean? There was no bricks thrown in it. You know what I'm saying? In the game or nothing like that. It's just, like he knew he was gonna tell, bro.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, his whole shit just fell apart. But even now, some people will say, you know what surprised me with a lot of people that I know that hold the street code follow that fool.
Follow him?
Yeah, like they actually follow his actual page. I was like, oh, interesting.
Oh, you went and checked on that?
I want to check on that. Have you checked?
Nah, that's wild.
Check.
Damn,
While
you
you're
see me on
awake.
there? Do I follow? I'm like, damn, do you see me on that? Am I one of them?
Fool, I seen a lot of fools. I'm like, interesting. A lot of fools are very vocal about it too. That's why I was like, interesting.
Well, that goes to tell you too. That goes to show you, bro. That's a testament to, like how serious you need to take fools too. Then,
and even now, like, who do you feel is like in the last 2 years, fool? Like that. I mean, well, let's say the last year, because it's been a year since you've been like heavy on the pod. Like,
okay.
Like, who do you feel this probably 2025 has been doing it?
As far as potting or rapping?
Rapping.
Nah, fuck that. Let's rewind.
All right, go for it. Wake up then, fool.
Yeah, this fool was falling asleep. This was on a bender or something.
Yeah, I'm falling asleep. Well, I'm coming down from that day fade up back on Fig. But nah, you said like it shows like who follows 6ix9ine, right? Because and you're saying, I'm assuming people shouldn't fuck with him because of the snitching shit, correct?
Well, I'm thinking that's kind of how what you would expect by the amount of fucking bullshit that motherfuckers are like, yo, hey, he's a snitch. Fuck that rat. Well, why would you follow him then? Right.
So do you hold the same standard to, let's say, like a Fora, right? Who's like popping right here in California? Like people who follow Fora, like they should be questioned too.
Is Fora a gang member? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I can't call that one. I don't know if he's from a hood or if he's from affiliated.
So
if he's a civilian,
you give him a pass.
Then he's doing what he's supposed to do by telling you.
Okay.
Right? Well, I mean, if somebody break up in your mom's crib and your mom calls the cops, just because you do some street shit, is she supposed to be held accountable to the G code?
Okay, of course, I agree.
Because she's a civilian.
Right. But you have people like Whack 100 who say that I fuck with 6ix9ine, but he snitched, but he's a civilian. That's what Whack says.
Wasn't Whack caught with a police badge?
Well, he said he's just trolling,
No. I saw the video. He said that it's because he was connected.
Okay.
Right? That's called being connected and having connections, right? So in order to be deputized, you have to be sworn in. You know what I mean? And then he tried to say, oh man, I've been, I'm a felon, I'm a convicted felon, right? We ain't never seen convicted felons get immunity by snitching. We ain't never seen that before.
So you think Whack 100 is cooperating with the feds?
I mean, all I'm saying is that all I'm asking is, what did you mean by being you connected? Like, I mean, who knows, right?
What do you got to say to people who be like, oh, he's just trolling, he's just saying that to get clicks?
To me, it seemed like it was trolling.
I'm thinking right now, we're at a point in time where we can't risk it.
Yeah.
So if you were to call,
I can't risk it. I can't risk it. If a motherfucker flashes a badge and I'm like, yo, if it's on some weird shit, unless I know you well enough to know that was a part of a Halloween costume or something like that, if I don't know you well enough like that to know that you're just fully capping and it's some bullshit, I can't risk it, dog. I ain't fucking with you.
So if you were to call it right now, you think Whack 100 is in fact cooperating with the feds?
Fuck, dog. I could say that it wouldn't surprise me.
You
know what I mean? And I'm saying, given the facts that we have right now, he got caught. He was flashing a badge. He didn't say anything about, oh, it's a fake badge. All he said was, I'm a convicted felon, and there's something called I'm being connected. Shout out to my Mason brothers who wear patches on the back of their. So what he's trying to say is, well, okay. So if you're trying to say that being connected, my Mason brothers, they wear. They have stickers on their cars that say they Masons. Well, shit, if I were to say my cop brothers have what to show that they're part of the club? You would say a badge, right? Every cop, what's one thing every cop got to show that they part of the club?
A badge.
A motherfucking badge, right?
Yeah.
Did he say one time, I ain't a cop? Did he say one time, I ain't affiliated with the police in that video? No. He said, I'm connected. and I'm a convicted felon. Like that was supposed to deter us from the point.
Or cancel that out, right? In a way.
Now I'm just speaking on what I gathered from the video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to me, it's too risky. I wouldn't fuck with dude just on the strength of that shit. Like I don't know you well enough to know that.
Even before, just being so tied up on the whole Rico with the big U, he knew a lot of the plays before they even happened. So even that was like, oh shit.
You know, I mean, there's a lot of things a motherfucker know when you're connected like that in the streets and shit like that. There's a lot of things that you'll know. You know what I'm saying? But then a lot of these things you know when you're only connected to law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean. Unless you got a dope ass lawyer, but did he help you get that badge? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you were to call it though, you would say Whack 100 is in fact.
Nah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised by what I saw from the video. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't surprise me. But then again, what would surprise us these days of what's going on in society? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything's crazy.
Yeah,
do you feel like Whack is like actually who he is, that he portrays online, or is he more of a character?
I can't call that.
Okay.
I can't call him. I don't know well enough. You know, I know that he causes a lot of motherfucking controversy that he probably shouldn't be, but I'm thinking like, well, is that the character he's playing? I don't know him well enough to know that. You know what I'm saying? I see videos, him socking a couple fools out, but I mean, like, we've all socked some fools out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what the fuck that mean to me?
Don't mean nothing.
That don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? But I see him stir up a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That could...
Well, he's a full podcaster now. That's crazy.
You know, so if that's the case, then if he's a full podcaster, then I guess, and he's doing what he means to do, right?
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. You think he's a Fed?
I mean, he definitely moves funny, to say the least.
That's wild, you know?
Yeah.
What about you, Prime? You think Whack 100 is a Fed?
Like you said,
I feel so crazy even saying that, but I'm just bouncing off of you because y'all hit me with it like that.
I feel like how you feel like it's just
I feel like
too much going on for me to even risk it. You know what I mean? Like meaning like let me just give my space.
To me, it just seems like he's for the content. Like
it's for the content.
Yeah, like
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
you know. So if it's for the content, cool. If it's not, I mean that's cool too. But if you're a cop, that's not cool. If you're working with law enforcement, that's not cool. But come out and say it.
How do you feel about these podcasters that overtalk the street shit and then eventually get caught up? That's happening a lot right now, right? You see a lot of podcasts catching.
I mean, if you get caught up for talking street shit, you deserve it.
Yeah, at this point, right?
Don't be talking that stupid shit. Like I tell the homies, man, you can't be acting like a fucking clown and expect the circus not to come to your city. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it goes, bro. That's how it goes. If you want to talk about the streets, understand that street shit come with that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna do the street thing, man, do it 100. Do it all the way and do it correctly. You know what I mean? And do it correctly. You know, and surround yourself with people that are doing the same. You know what I mean? And that you could learn something from, man. You know what I mean? I heard ESTG say, man, I heard the motherfucking everything the motherfucker. I listened to what the OG said, and it was all wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be a motherfucker, you know? It could be an OG leading you the wrong way.
No, for sure. Most times it is.
You know? But yeah, don't talk street shit if you ain't ready for street shit to happen. Fool.
Yeah, that's true.
You get your ass fucking packed out over saying some stupid ass shit. You know? I mean,
you throwing subs at anybody when you say that?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm talking to anybody and everybody because it's a real thing. You don't
it's
have
a
to
real
be,
thing.
You don't got to be somebody specific for it to happen to you. You could be Joe Schmo with a nobody ass podcast. You know what I'm saying? And just the wrong person might hear you talk some shit and might want to test that. You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody that's gonna test your gangster.
Yeah, for sure. And especially you have a lot of crybabies that are waiting to cry.
There's always somebody that's gonna test your gangster, dog. Always, dog. Always. And if you've been locked up, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know. There's always gonna be somebody to test your gangster, dog. You know? But keep it solid. Don't lie. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
You know?
How do you see the podcast game right now? Especially in our side.
Fuck, dog. It's fucking...
It's a monkey.
I'm ashamed of it.
Woo! Shoo!
You know what I'm saying? I'm ashamed of it, dog. A bunch of motherfuckers, dog, talking shit about each other, dog. Trying to gatekeep motherfuckers, hold plugs. You know what I mean? And then using that clickbait to fucking get views, dog, to feed the controversy, you know what I'm saying? To capture the hater in everybody's heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stupid. You know what I mean? Like I get the idea of clickbait and wanting somebody to engage. Like I get that. I get that. But why the fuck, like, I'm from Whittier, California. Right?
To Whittier.
I'm from Whittier, California, dog. There's not a lot of black people. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up watching Brown kill Brown. And it was a horrible fucking thing to watch, G. You know what I'm saying? It was a horrible thing to watch. And I'm not saying that to say that Brown killing blacks would be a better thing to see. It's all bad. But what I'm saying is that I grew up watching that, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up hating that shit, bro. And then to watch podcasters go at each other's fucking neck, dog, and we're all looking like each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to say that we should go at any other races. All I'm saying is that it's a shame to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, damn, dog. Damn. What part of what part of it don't motherfuckers understand, dog, is that you don't need to knock the next man, homie, so you could get up. Why you need to put out another motherfucker's flame to think that yours is gonna be any brighter?
Is there a situation that got you feeling that type of way?
No, it's a situation. It's I know what you're trying to get to, you know what I'm saying? But the way that went down is not what I'm talking about, because I could bring up 10 podcasters, you know what I mean, that play that same shit, you know? And there's more, like you said, you done aired motherfuckers out already, and it was more than one cat. So you know that multiple cats are capable of acting in such manner. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, to watch all that shit go down, you know what I'm saying? Even to watch you go at it. But homie, it's a shame. It's a shame to watch that shit had to fucking get to that point to where motherfuckers is like that. And just to speak on it as a general, you know what I'm saying? Generally, it's a shame that shit even had to go to that level, dog.
And to interject real quick, I'm gonna cut you off. At the same time, you gotta understand, like, sometimes people get to that point because you force their hand.
Yeah.
And it's not like motherfuckers out here trying to do that.
Yeah.
But once you cross a certain line, it's like, all right, bro, now I gotta do it to you.
Right.
Type shit.
Is it not a shame?
What do you mean?
Is it not a shame? That being said, is it not a shame that it has to go to there? On both levels. That's what I'm saying, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Is that we could talk about it. Yeah, we could talk about it, and I could tell you straight up. I understand where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? I may not, like I said to your face. You know, if we're speaking on that, you know what I'm saying? Like we spoke about it,
and I stand on it. Everything that I said. Yeah.
And I understand, and I told you where I come from and my view on it. You know what I mean? And I told you, and we spoke like men on it. But all that being said, at the end of the day, is it not a shame?
It's a shame, but once it is
by an inch or by a mile. By no explanation. It's just a shame. It's a shame because it's a shame.
Yeah, but
I understand why you had to stand on business, and I can't say I understand how homeboy conducting themselves because I don't. I'm still trying to come to grips with that with myself today, but I'm past that. But I'm past that. But the thing is it's a shame.
Well, it's a shame. But if you force my hand, well, it's fuck you. And this is what it is.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that fully. Dog. You know what I mean? And I think any man should be that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
If they feel their hand is forced.
Yeah.
You as a man got any right to handle any situation the way you handle it. You know what I'm saying? But to handle it honorably. That's your only duty as a man. You know what I'm saying? Is to handle the situation honorably. That's it. You know? And so it's up to you.
And it was,
man, it's up to you. It's up to you.
And to me, it was handled honorably because
I feel that.
Behind closed doors, like the issue was addressed. If he, you know what I'm saying, if anybody feels type of way, we could, you know what I'm saying, handle that behind closed doors. But you know, it was declined.
This motherfucker got bass in his voice.
It was declined. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and it is what it is.
So I don't. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
And the same thing.
I'm not even speaking on like. I'm trying to keep it general because I don't want to get into specifics about a situation like that because I know what you want to do. You know what I mean? And I know you want to go in, but I'm just going to keep it like that, dog. It's a shame watching motherfuckers battle. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame watching motherfuckers battle, dog. And if I went toe to toe with them, right? If I went toe to toe with them, dog, I'd be a fool to think motherfuckers wouldn't be sitting on the sideline saying, "Damn, that's a shame, dog."
So you care about other people's opinion?
You know what? I care about motherfuckers knowing that I'm a good person. I care about motherfuckers knowing that I'm a man and that I'm the right type of man. You know what I'm saying? I care about that because you want to know why? Not because their opinion is going to shape how I act, but because you know what? Their opinion of me might inspire them to change themselves to be a better person. You know what I mean? And that alone. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about motherfucker. If you don't like smoke, man, fuck you, dog. You know what I'm saying? If you like smoke, fuck, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Say hi. But that don't alter how I act as a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about what people think of me because of that. I give a fuck because I want to inspire them to be the best they can be. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing a lot of changing right now.
But if you see that in yourself, like if you're secure in yourself, and why would you care about what other people got to say?
Well, because of that. When an insecure person gives a fuck about what other people have to say because they're shaping themselves off of the idea, off of the visual that people have amongst them, on them, right? That's what makes them insecure, dog, is because they're always worried about that, right? But my security comes from, I don't give a fuck what they think, right? But I want them to see that I'm a good person and I'm doing the right thing because they might choose to do the right thing, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I see an old lady walking across the street with her groceries, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to help her with her groceries, right? Not only because I'm a good dude, but I'm going to do it in front of everybody so they can see. Not that I give a fuck about whether or not they give a fuck that I'm doing it, but each one teach one, brother. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. You know, no matter what it is, dog, I could say, you know what? I feel it. Fuck, homie. I feel you, you know what I'm saying? But no matter what, it's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame because all of it didn't need to be that way. All these podcasters hating on each other, it don't need to be that way. See what happened with these rappers once motherfuckers started supporting each other? They made it. They made it. You know what I'm saying? When you support each other, the sky's the limit. When you hate on each other, the limit's the sky.
I'm positive.
No, I understand the whole shame part because I understand because, you know, at one point there was love there.
Fucking shame on you, bro.
And then to see it fall apart like that, you know, we get it. We understand it. But like it's sometimes you got to say what you got to say, you know what I mean? Regardless. But like you said,
and you know what?
It does suck. It does suck when you watch people.
I can't say I don't understand. I can't say I don't understand, dog. I pride myself lately as the type of motherfucker that I am is being an empathetic individual, right? Mm-hmm. Understanding is key to everything.
Yeah.
Right? To understand is the key to everything, bro. You know what I mean? If you could act a certain way and instead of fucking getting up and punching you in your fucking shit, I could fucking sit back and analyze why you're acting that way and try to understand it, right? And then act. That will change everything.
Yeah.
That will change everything. That will save motherfuckers' lives. Yeah. That will save motherfuckers' friendships. That will save motherfuckers' business relationships. That'll save motherfuckers' names. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. What the fuck? You know? See, you're touching on serious topics right now. I can't even be funny with this shit.
That's real.
You know, and that's real. You know? Fuck all the hating, dog. If you're a fucking hater, homie, fuck you. Right? Get your fucking mind right, dog, because you know what? You don't need to hate on another motherfucker. You don't need to gatekeep on another motherfucker, dog, and still to make it. You don't need to do that to make it. You don't need to do that to make it. It's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of motherfuckers out there selling the same weed. They all making money. Mm-hmm. They all making money. They all trapping, selling the same weed, all making money. It's just different bags. How the fuck can you not? How can you not get it? How can you not get it? That motherfucker Sure Mike ain't better than old boy Sure Mike. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And it ain't worse. So what the fuck? You know, why you need to hate on a fool? Weak ass fools hate.
Weak ass fools hate.
Little dick ass fools hate. Shoo! You know what I'm saying? Little dick ass fools hate, dog. You know what I'm saying? And we don't worry about that shit, dog, because we got big dicks. You know what I'm saying? Period. And motherfuckers might fucking think that's out of line to say, but motherfucking shit. I got big dick, dog. I ain't worried about you motherfuckers with little dicks doing what y'all little dicks do, because at the end of the day, you got a little dick, I got big dick.
Yeah, now what's a lot of that shit though? I feel you when you say like it's a lot of like hating.
I understand that, fool.
Podcasters blackballing gatekeeping, so I feel you when you say
What is that? What is that though? You know what I'm saying? Why? Why? What would cause somebody to do that? Insecurity?
Insecurity like a motherfucker, fool. Insecurities are gonna allow people to hate on you behind the scenes.
and you know,
talk to you, talk bad about you to a business person to try to paint you a certain way.
To the point where you gotta end friendships type shit. You know?
I'm telling you, dog, hating is a flyer to a fucked up party. You know what I'm saying?
It is. So
you don't want to go there.
Yeah, that is one thing that's nasty about the podcast game. Is unfortunately it's nasty right now, fool. Because me, I don't even feel like even potting with the rest of these homie podcasters, because it just feels like
it feels like a lot
of them, right? Like,
it feels like a lot of times there's no integrity, right?
There's no integrity, yeah.
And it's like they playing dirty ball, so it's like you kind of got to play their game type shit.
I feel you fight the same war.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
What's that one line from the Art of War? Like if somebody fighting a war not the same as you, they're gonna win because they got the advantage. You gotta like fight whatever it is they're trying to come at you with the same shit.
Right, and seeing that one right there is subject to scrutiny. You know what I'm saying? Because it all depends on how dirty you feel.
Well,
dirty, you know what I'm saying? How you take it.
It's unfortunate you gotta go that way.
Yeah. Perception is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Perception is a motherfucker because you might feel done dirty. You might feel done so dirty you feel like you gotta do dirtier when you don't.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? When you don't. You know, so something like that is subject to perception and how you perceive things to be. You know what I mean? If you could shine shit off, motherfucker, and it's crumbs to a giant, then everything changes.
Sometimes you gotta put niggas in their place though.
I mean, yeah,
unless you a nigga out here just letting shit slide.
Oh man,
yo,
you interviewed Means.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ask him about me? And he didn't say I was no pussy.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So you talking to me? You know what I'm saying? Like you talking to me? Like I ain't no punk, and I ain't no motherfucker to ever let shit slide. You know what I mean? Like I don't. But you got to understand though, there's a time and a motherfucking place. There's a time and a place for everything. You know what I'm saying? And how you speak on such a broad audience, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers gonna hold you to that. Motherfuckers gonna hold you to that, and they gonna look at you a certain type of way. You know what I mean?
You talking in general? You're talking to me directly?
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, well, I stand on it. I stand on everything that I say,
and that's cool and all that. Yeah. But if we're getting like, you know, you handled that right. It was between y'all.
And I don't respectfully, right? I don't think
right? It was between y'all.
I don't think
we don't ever bring in a homie's wife. We don't ever bring in nothing like that.
Hold on, rewind. Okay,
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Let's get into it. Hold up, though. I gotta interject.
When I say handle things, I know that you did that. I know that you did that for context. I know that you did it for context. Like I said, understanding is key. I understand.
Okay.
I'm empathetic to your reasoning.
We're not gonna make it seem like I brought her up just to shit on her. Okay,
no, dog, no, no. But the thing is I understand. Like I said, understanding is key, right? I'm gonna say that a million motherfucking times till my face turns blue. Understanding is key. I get it.
Right.
I get it. Right? I understand you. Do you understand me? Yeah?
I don't actually know.
You don't understand when I say leave homies' wives out of it. Leave the women out of it.
Okay.
Even if you're doing it context, if you're doing it in context, and I'm not saying this, listen, homie, I'm not saying this. I'm just saying this because I'm defending what's right.
Okay.
All right? Before you even try to get to that and feel a certain type of way, I'm speaking from a place I'm defending what's right. Right? And so my thing is that vernacular is everything.
Okay.
Right? A couple words could have been changed, and then motherfuckers would understand that it was in context. Yeah. But you say two words wrong, and I'm not, and wrong is you say two words that you shouldn't have said it the way you said it, or whatever the fucking case may be. When you say two things like that, it changes the whole dynamic of it. You know what I mean? And then it makes it hard for motherfuckers to understand that you said it in context because it sounds vindictive. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So coming from a place that I believe in what's right, that's what I mean. To say that I don't understand why the fuck you said what you said, that'd be a lie. I understand it. I get it, dog, fully, 100. Hit the fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? You're a man. You have every right to handle everything the way you handle it. And I understand it. But being a man, you got to handle yourself honorably. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're standing on business.
So here's my thing, right? When old boy Prime asked me, what's the issue between him and his boy Baldacci? Because you know what I'm saying?
You want to know what I heard?
Go ahead.
You want to know? I heard you say he's mad because homie piped down his lady.
Right. Okay.
Right. You shouldn't have said it that way. You shouldn't have said it that way. If you had said it in a different way and you had said, you know what, hey, man, homeboy's insecure because, you know, Baldacci and his girl had relationships in the past. You know what I'm saying? That would have been totally different. You feel what I'm saying? That would have been totally different. It wouldn't have made you any less of a man.
Okay.
It would have took away your G points. You call homie out. Yo, I want them hands. I want to throw paws.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So wording it different wouldn't have made you any less of standing on business.
Okay. So here's my thing, right? Back to earlier what I said.
Yeah.
About someone coming at you disrespectfully. If they come at you with that energy, I'm gonna reply with that same energy. And I don't feel like no other man or no other individual has the right to tell me how I should feel about a certain situation. If that's how I feel, it's how I feel. Like someone telling me, that's like you neglecting like my emotions. So when I said that, I was matching old boy's energy. Now looking back in hindsight, I could see the fact that at the end of the day, she is a mother, right? She is a wife, and I could respect that. Could I have rephrased that differently? Yes, I could have. So in regards to her wife or his wife, yeah, like I did say it in a bad way, right? And I'll acknowledge that. I'll come up here and say, yeah, it is what it is. I'll man up to it. As far as her husband, old boy's still a bitch ass nigga. Right, hold on. Before you butt in, let me get it off. Let me get it off. Let me get it off, bro. Let me get it off.
Yeah, do your thing.
Because you said a lot. Now I gotta say a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see that lighter.
Handle. Nah, but in regards to her, like she is a mother, she is a wife. Sure. Looking back in hindsight, yes, I could have rephrased it differently. But I had brought her up to explain the situation as to why about that she felt some type of way about food community. So in regards to her, you know, I know she popping it online. She can say whatever she want. I'm not gonna reply to her. She's a woman. It is what it is. But her husband, yeah, bro, bitch. You know, I got at his people, whatever that means,
right? To
set up the fair when old boy declined. Next thing I know, he dropped a diss song. So he don't want no real smoke. I stand on everything that I say, bro, bitch ass nigga. Anybody who watching on camera feels some type of way about what I said, they get busy. Fuck him. It is what it is. He ain't no man. So for anybody to try to come up here and defend him, how you gonna defend a nigga who can't defend himself? And that's that.
You're talking to me?
I'm talking in general. Because I don't think you fuck with him. Unless you do.
You're okay. So are you talking to me like I'm defending him?
No.
Just because
I see you defending his wife. I don't see you defending old boy.
See, and obviously, you hear me, right?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
But you missed the part when I said I'm speaking on what's right. So it ain't about Negra. And it ain't about Khan. It's about what's right. It's about how us as men handle the situation like that. You know what I'm saying? And if I speak on a woman like that, it makes me look weak. Context, no motherfucking context. It makes me look fucking weak doing that. I told you on the fucking phone. I told you that shit. It didn't need to wait till we on camera for this shit. So you know that it ain't for show. You know what I'm saying? We spoke on the phone. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I mean? So that's how I felt about it. So I'm not coming on here defending motherfuckers. I'm coming in here saying, hey, yo, we men. We men.
Yeah.
And we handle it like that, as such. No fucking short stepping, no second guessing. You know what I'm saying? Because if we give them if we half step or we second guess, then these motherfuckers out there can second guess us and our character. And that seems to be so hard on what you're trying to put out there. It's like, yo, I ain't no bitch, homie, and I ain't gonna let no motherfucker treat me like no bitch or call me out like no bitch. Homie's a bitch and all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. That's cool. That's cool. It just I'm speaking on that and how we handled that.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how you feel about homie, dog. You got that motherfucking right, dog. And if you feel I'm defending something, we could get up now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, if you
know
are,
what I mean?
Oh no!
You know what I'm saying?
Respectfully, like if you feel some type of way, like it is what it is.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, you don't fucking get it. See, you're sitting here in that motherfucking defensive bubble, nigga. I ain't trying to defend nobody, nigga. I'm talking about how we handle shit as a motherfucking man, and that's it.
And I acknowledge that.
Right.
I said earlier.
That's all I care about. That's all I care about. And salute to you for that. Because as long as the sobriety prayer says, you know what? It may seem a little much, man. Sobriety prayer. Shout out to my boy Compa, man. Every time you fucking don't take a sip, I applaud you, dog. It says, Lord, give me the wisdom to accept the things I cannot change and courage to change the things, or give me the what is it? Give me the courage to change the things I can, wisdom to change the things I can't, or something like that. What is it? How does it go, dog? You know it?
Nah.
Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage the things I grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Right? The fact that you're even sitting there and say, you know what, and saying, you know what, I could have fucking phrased it a different way. I could have. That's you being a man. That's you being a man. You don't have to say recant shit like, oh man, you know what? I could have handled it all better. I could have said, nah, fuck that. I could have, I could have just, nah. Stand on your business, homie. Stand on your business. Right? But the fact that you said just those, you know what? I could have said it different. That's everything.
Yeah.
That's everything, because the next time you have the opportunity to do it, you're not going to handle it the same way.
Yeah.
That makes you more of a man.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And I applaud that, big dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's not about defending motherfuckers, and it's not about doing that. It's about defending who the fuck we are and who the fuck we want our children to see us. You know what I'm saying? That's what, homie, I reached a point in my life, dog, where all I give a fuck about is what my kids think of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's all I give a fuck about right now. You know what I mean? It's how my kids think of me, and I got a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of work to do. But how the fuck am I going to try to be that motherfucking person and not talk that shit to you? I fuck with you.
Yeah.
I fuck with you.
Yeah.
And I had a mean old conversation with this fool.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I told him he has to be held accountable.
Same,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Everybody has to be held accountable. You know, who are we to say how? I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But I do know that there's certain things that makes us a man, that lines that we have to stand on and that we can't falter off of. You know what I'm saying? And that bracket is the women. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Blessed are the women, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They give us our children. They take care of our babies. You know what I'm saying? They hold us down when we need to be held down. You know what I'm saying? Do not get mad at a woman for holding down her man. They're doing a job.
Yeah.
They doing a job. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's supposed to do. If it was another dude who was her man, you know what I'm saying? She'd be holding him down. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
You know, that's just how it is, dog. So, you know what I mean? I understand you, fool. I understand you, dog.
Yeah.
You know? And I respect you too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you're
Facts.
watching the whole circus. How was your whole?
Well, I'm speaking to you outside from the window, dog. I'm watching that puppy in the window. I'm watching this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm giving you my motherfucking opinion from the outside. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes my opinion that's what makes what I'm saying to you so vital, dog, is that I'm watching this shit go down in front of my face. I didn't step in it. I didn't step in the shit, so I'm not talking to you with a stanky foot. You know what I'm saying? I watched it, you know what I'm saying? And I want the people that you know, I want everybody to conduct themselves in a way to where, you know what, we're not going to look back at it later. If you got to look back at it later and say that you did something different, fuck that, bro.
Yeah. Look, bro, I understand what you're saying is like mentioning women and shit.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Then that's all I
And
meant.
no, and I
Then
can
that's all
see it.
meant.
I can
Then
see
that's
it.
Then that's all I meant.
I can
That's
see
all
it.
I meant.
Yeah. No, and I can see it. But at the same time, like, it's hard to just take disrespect from anybody too.
Oh, no,
Like,
for sure. No,
Fucking
no,
A,
for
bro.
sure.
you know what I'm
Hey,
saying? No, hold up. Let me
You're
say.
right.
Let me
You're
get
right.
let me get this out the way, bro.
Get it off, baby.
It like, look, bro, it is a battle trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, be a gentleman and not take it there. But when motherfuckers keep mentioning your name, bro, it's a battle, bro. Like, I'm not perfect, bro. Motherfucker disrespect me, give a fuck if it's an Edgar, if it's a woman. If I'm not barring no disrespect, bro.
Right.
And it's hard to not go there with people when motherfuckers keep pushing your buttons, bro.
I feel it.
And I'm gonna be real, bro.
I feel it.
I try not to go there, but
feel it, bro.
motherfuckers just pull it out of you sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've personally dealt with that level of anger,
Oh, yes.
but the shit is real, bro.
Oh, yes.
We know motherfuckers go through it with their baby mamas all the time, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm saying,
yeah.
bro, like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not perfect, bro. Yeah, I own up to it. You know what I'm saying? As far as bro's still a bitch.
And that's
It is what it
respectable.
is.
And that's respectable, dog. And I
Yeah.
respect that. And I respect that, dog, because, you know, growing up in this culture that we're in, it's so much machismo type of energy, dog, that we have to be the fucking, you know, as Latino males, you know what I mean? Like,
No, for sure.
that's us. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got born leaders, born warriors. You know what I mean? And so some more than others. You know what I'm saying? Some people take it harder. Some people know how to shine it. Some people fucking shine it for so long and then they bust. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel it, fool. I feel it, dog. I'm no stranger to danger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you. You know what I mean? You're talking to someone, trust me. Trust me. Trust me, I know. You know what I mean? But when you look back, like I said, if you look back and you got to, at some point in time, you're going to look back and you want to be 100% secure in how you handle that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, if you're anything like me at all, you know what I mean? That shit kills me. when I look back and I didn't handle myself like a man, every time that I acted like a bitch to my baby mama or something, we got into a fight and I did some petty ass shit or I told her some petty ass shit that wasn't how a man conducted himself, I look back at that shit and I'm embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? That shit embarrasses me as a man. You know what I'm saying? All them times I acted like a little kid when I should have acted like a man, I look back and I get embarrassed, bro. Shit fucks me up. You know what I'm saying? I still got a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? I still got baby mamas out there that are mad at me. You know what I mean? But it's like, yo, this cat told me this the other day, man. I'm gonna say it like Kevin Gates, man. Listen, big brother. Listen, big brother. A wise man once told me, brother, the only thing you should be concerned about, dog, and how you lead a better life, dog, is just make your next step the right step. You don't need to think a million miles ahead. The next step you get, just make the right decision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right? If you got the opportunity to fucking go edit a video or just kick back in the chair and fucking smoke a joint, right? That next step that you're going to take, everything counts.
Yeah.
Everything counts. Everything counts. Every word, every step, everything we don't do, everything we do, everything counts. So just make sure your next step is the right step. And that's it.
I don't live with regrets. Do you live with regrets?
You know what? I have a bunch of regrets.
Okay.
I have a bunch of regrets. Fuck yeah, dog. Because my regrets that I have teach me to be a better motherfucker today.
But
you know what I'm saying? But if you don't live regrets, I feel that. I feel that. I feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
this
saying?
was made to you. So I mean,
well,
how you not gonna learn with those regrets? Because regrets come with lessons. So to say you regret something is like you not acknowledging the lesson that came with it.
Right.
So when you say that, I get what you're trying to say.
And when you say that, I get what you're trying to say. That's just
that's part of growth. Regret.
That's something that people could go back and forth on.
Yeah.
You know, oh no, well, if you don't regret it, you know, like I feel that. I feel that. Well, that made you who you are. I feel that, you know.
But I guess probably regretting and acknowledging it could be two different things, right? Like you could acknowledge that maybe that could have handled been better, but at the same time, like, oh, I don't regret even.
Right. Like I used to regret. I regret being the kid that I used to be. Right. I was a fuck up dog. You know what I'm saying? Getting expelled out of every school, fighting, drugs, all sorts of shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? I got kicked out of the house when I was 14 years old. Right. I regret being that kid. I don't just simply acknowledge that I was that kid and that's why it happened and it made me being kicked out at 14 made me who I am today. Nah, I regret that shit. I regret that shit. Nothing in me fucking goes back and seeing being a fucking bad kid and not respecting fucking people who loved me. None of that fucking, I don't just acknowledge that as being who I am today. I regret that shit. You know what I'm saying? I regret disrespecting my mother, man. You know what I'm saying? I regret that shit. Talking to moms a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Treating the mother of my kids a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't look at that as, you know, I used to be a fucking womanizer, dog. You know what I'm saying? A sociopathic womanizer, G. You know what I mean? Like, and fuck, dog. I don't just look at that as something that made me who I am today. No, I regret that shit with extreme distaste. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, regret is a heavy word. Yeah, and I feel how acknowledging it, and there's a line between the two.
And I understand your point of view too. Because,
you know
you see a lot of people always say, don't regret nothing, just part of the process.
No regrets.
So it could be, it could go either way.
But I feel it. I totally feel it. I totally feel it. Damn, that motherfucker like a birthday candle.
One thing that I always say, like if you punch somebody and then they shoot you in the face, you can't dictate how people react, right?
You cannot dictate.
Yeah,
that's a good example too.
And that's one thing that I've always said, like, yo, don't push it because you don't know how people are gonna react.
Man, shout out to Pro Club, man.
Shout out to Pro Club.
Shout out to Pro Club.
Cut the check, Pro Club.
You know what I'm saying? Took it out the plastic just for the cast today. You know what I mean? So shout out to Pro Club, man. Shout out to Baron Davis, man, my partner over there at Slick Studios, man.
And what made you switch from Shaka to Pro Club? Because you were big time Shaka.
You know what, dog? I got fucking. Man, dog, I got politicked out of Shaka, bro.
Shit.
I got politicked out of Shaka, and you know what? It was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Politics is a big word. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
You know, just due to some hateration or whatever the fucking case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my services, I guess, were deemed a confliction to some other stuff that was happening over there. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of backed up and kind of left. I wasn't told that I had to leave or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I kind of just was like, fuck this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck this. You know, if motherfuckers can't appreciate my talent and the shit that I bring to a motherfucker, dog, you know what I'm saying? And my hustle, then I don't need to be there.
What made you feel that way?
What made me feel that way?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers not appreciating my talent and not appreciating what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? And,
As in not acknowledging, or as in how? What do you mean?
no, it's I can't control how if a motherfucker feels like another cat is doing something that's a conflict of interest, you know what I'm saying, to what he's doing, I can't stop a motherfucker from feeling that way. You know what I'm saying? Now I do retain a sense of acknowledgement that my numbers right now don't put me in a position to have any too much say so where I'm at, especially if you don't know my influence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So from a business aspect, you know what I'm saying? Like I get how it went down, you know what I'm saying? But hey man, like I said, it was the best thing that ever fucking happened to me, man.
Well, everybody left from that crew, right?
That's the way it's looking.
I'm looking at everybody
the
around.
The whole thing kind of fell apart.
Everybody's
you know
gone.
what I'm saying? But I mean, like, fuck, dog. What does that go to show you? You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like the culture in Pro Club is better than Shaka within the work?
You know what? From what I've seen, man, Pro Club is a whole different motherfucking monster.
Where's the OG too?
Excuse me. Pro Club is a whole motherfucking different monster, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's more professional, bro. More in depth, bro. They don't spare a motherfucking dime on quality at motherfucking all, dog.
I haven't seen
you know
that.
what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about quality in clothes.
Visuals.
I'm talking about culturally. You know what I'm saying? Man, should I just go in?
Go in.
Just say it, bro. Get it
Shaka
out.
were more culture vultures?
Okay.
Was Shaka culture vultures?
You said that right now. And there was a place that came from. Why would you say that?
Because I always, when I had my visit there, it didn't give me culture when I walked in.
Okay. All right. So what's the difference between a culture vulture and somebody who's just trying to capture the demographic?
I mean,
that's a real question.
I mean, you got to be of the culture, right?
I think the way they execute it, right?
You got to be of the culture. I don't know. Some would beg to differ. Some would say that a culture vulture is something that eats off the culture but doesn't feed it.
Yeah. So I felt like if you don't appreciate, like let's say like I'm an Asian person, right? And then I'm trying to tap in with the hip hop community. If I'm not taking care of the people that are helping me reach those, I'm a culture vulture. Meaning it's all about myself, and I'm not trying to.
If you don't give a fuck about the community, if you don't give a fuck about the culture that you're benefiting off of, dog, you're a vulture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You're just picking scraps of what you want. You know what I mean? To benefit you. That's what a vulture does, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't. If you're not giving back at all. I mean, so I don't know.
So you feel like Pro Club gets more back to the actual creatives and people that are actually creating the culture?
I feel like from what I'm seeing in it, they are the culture.
They are. Like in LA, Pro Club was the culture.
Pro Club is the culture.
It is, fool.
Pro Club is the fucking culture, dog. You know, they're not trying to get in.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. That's the difference between Pro Club and Shaka. Shaka's trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get in the culture. Pro Club is the culture.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
We weren't wearing Shaka in high school.
I was at Inglewood High.
All clubs.
I was at Inglewood High yesterday, man. And shout out to Inglewood, man. Shout out to Casey Veggies, man. And shout out to Dr. Collins, man, the principal of Inglewood High, man. And he was right there rocking his Pro Club button down. And he's like, you know what, man? Pro Club's symbolic to me, man. You know, a button down Pro Club is symbolic to me, man. It's nothing shows you the merger between professional and culture. You know what I'm saying? And being a professional and being part of the culture as well. He goes, dog, I'm a doctor and I'm gonna wear this to work. You know what I mean? Like, that was heavy to me.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard nobody say that about Shaka. You know what I'm saying? This is a cat that's roots in the community. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You know? Roots.
But from the outside, looking in for it, does seem like they're way more hands on with the culture and side by side instead of just trying to capitalize from it.
But the thing is, man, is like you got people trying to be a part of Pro Club. Shaka are trying to get people to be a part of them. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. You got people trying to be part of Pro Club. You got people coming in knowing that Pro Club is the culture, right? And you got people coming in wanting to be a part of that. Pro Club ain't reaching out to motherfuckers fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like begging motherfuckers to be on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like come over and do their shit. You know what I mean? Like, nah, motherfuckers are standing in line waiting to get part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is.
Yeah, even like Willie Chaverian, which is like the designer of the fucking year. This was tapped in with Pro Club.
You saw
Pro
that?
Club, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And what's the connection with Coyotes and Pro Club? Because it's very heavy.
Oh, dog, Coyotes do an amazing job of fucking promoting Pro Club, dog. But they're dog. Same with Duno. Same with Rosecrans.
Oh yeah,
Vic.
Duno as well.
You know what I'm
right?
saying? Rosecrans Vic, Cypress Moreno. You know what I'm saying? Like dog, they're all Pro Club. They're all Pro Club, G.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, Shaka. Shaka was a staple back in the day for certain cats. You know what I'm saying? But
interesting.
For certain cats in certain areas. You know what I mean? But like, I never wore Shaka.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I never wore Shaka. But the fact of but shout out to my dog Glasses Malone. You know what I'm saying? I was under G for years.
Under Glasses
Malone. Our label was under Glasses. You know what I'm saying? And I met him through my boy Means, man. Shout out Means. But Glasses had a deal with Shaka. You know what I'm saying? And K-Boy and all them cats. You know what I'm saying? So like cats like that made you wanna, made you wanna wear a Shaka. Going into the swap meet and seeing G Malone right there, on the Shaka shit. You know what I mean? It's like, oh shit, I fuck with G, man. I'll cop a Shaka. But it wasn't like that's who we grew up with. Is it?
Nah.
Is it? You wore Shaka growing up?
Nah, so Shaka is not the culture to you. In conclusion.
No, I think Shaka's not the culture. I think Shaka's they trying to be. They're trying to get their spot in the culture. They're not there yet. Am I saying anything that's off?
Did you feel the same type of way when you were with Shaka?
I was trying to. Yeah.
Oh.
I try to believe in anything I'm a part of.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm a part of anything, I'm with it. Like, what's a soldier if he ain't fully ready to go? You know what I'm saying? For general.
None of that. You were trying to create culture within the culture.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a major part in helping you get your sponsorship deal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
With Shaka.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, I want, anything that I'm involved in. If I was a part of All Facts podcast, then I'd do my best to, to rock with it and believe it and to push it, right?
Yeah.
Am I not supposed to do that? So yeah.
So what's the biggest lesson you learned over there?
Two things. One was don't overpromise what you can't deliver.
Sure.
And that was a fault of mine. When somebody asks me, can you do something? My first thing is to tell them, yeah. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what it is. I'll learn it, motherfucker.
I'll figure it out.
I'll learn it.
Yeah.
I'll learn it. You know what I'm saying? That one kind of, I put my foot in my mouth with that a little bit, but it forced me to be, I edit my own podcast.
Yeah.
I do my own shorts. You know what I'm saying? I engineer my own sound. You know what I mean? Like that put me in a position to where I had to do it, right? But another thing I learned, and this is the most crucial one, Prime. Rich homie Juan. This is the most crucial. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time.
Ooh.
Period.
Feel that one?
You know what I'm saying? Believe them the first time, man.
Yep.
Because you can save yourself a world
you could
of hurt.
spend 10 years with that.
You don't gotta drop names, but name an instance that made you realize this.
The first one.
Shit, I'll tell you, man, straight up. A motherfucker told me, when he sees me fuck with you, it's gonna want to make him work harder. That one right there, you know, I looked at it, I was like, damn, I thought we was cool.
Wait, which? I'm confuzzled.
You
right
said
now.
I didn't need to drop names, so I ain't dropping no names. You
Well,
know
I'm
what I'm
confused. Like they told you?
Yeah.
Like once they see you fucking with so and so.
Once they see us kicking it, once he sees us kicking it, oh, that's gonna make him want to work harder, and that's gonna make him do what he's supposed to do. Oh shit. Oh, you mean we ain't cool? Right?
Yeah.
Right? Well, you mean we ain't cool? Oh shit. Oh shit, man. Okay. You know? But a motherfucker, you know, sometimes a motherfucker might just want to shine something like that. You know what I'm saying? To try to get, you know, oh shit, you know, like, you know, it didn't hit me at first. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so
I'm
that
thinking
was
like, oh, but then it's like, oh shit. I should have, when a motherfucker show you who they are, believe them the first time. You know what I'm saying? Because if you shine that, it ain't never gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah.
They're gonna always want your fruit cocktail.
Pause. That sounded crazy.
Hold on. When you say
In the words of Nasty Nate or
Nasty Nate.
whatever, the Squirrel Master. You know, in the words of the Squirrel Master.
Yeah.
Hold on. When you say when they see you fucking with me, are they? Because you looked at me.
No. When he.
Okay, my bad. When he,
Yeah.
You looked at me when you said that. Like, was the he me or?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
No, definitely not.
Oh.
Dog, I don't fucking. Fool, if I had an issue with you, dog, you would have known a long time ago. We would have thrown him already.
Yeah,
we would have thrown him already,
yeah.
dog. You know what I'm saying? Trust me.
Yeah.
I would have knocked your ass out already.
It would have been the #1 fight card.
Would have done you
That's
like
coming out.
like AD, Channel Mac.
I'm
AD though. I'm AD.
I would have sent you to hell with Big Al.
Nah. And you know, I mean to get too messy, but I brought that up to say.
Well, I don't like to get messy, but
I brought that up to say because I know there's an occasion.
Motherfucking podcast. There's, you know what I'm saying.
It's all
you know,
facts.
it's you know, we were gonna get a little, but I try not to. You know, I don't want to get drug into shit. You know,
No,
what
for
I'm saying?
sure.
And I don't want to seem like that type of person. You know, that chismoso, comadre, because that's not what I'm about.
No, you're
you know
not.
what I'm saying? And I don't want anybody to be able to try to pin that type of shit on me because you know what? I run a platform where we're the contrary of that.
No, because
You know what I'm saying?
even when we talk on the phone, it was, hey, fool, pull up. Let me know what you're up to in the sauce. I see you moving in Englewood. I see you moving with the culture.
Yeah,
Pull
dog.
up.
And you know what? And that's what I want to be known for. Is the fucking shit that I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not the, you know, not some other shit.
I'm keep it 100. The chismoso shit is cool to indulge in. I'm gonna keep it alive. People might say I'm tripping.
It's fun. It's fun.
entertaining.
It'll get fun, dog. The animal in you, the primitive, you know, the primitive animal in you just wants to tear some meat up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, no homo. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Wow.
You know what I mean? But what you know, it's you know, some people. I feel it. A good battle's good. It feels good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, who ain't never thrown some, got socked up a couple times, and then feel good after. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel it. Yeah, hell yeah. You know what I mean? You know me.
Yeah.
You know me. You know what I mean? I'll say it. You know, but does it deserve that type of energy?
Nah.
It depends how I'm feeling.
Depends how I'm feeling.
Keep it 100.
It's best.
No, come on, drink cap.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. How can you know what I'm saying? How can we be men and not respect that shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, motherfuckers do need to be throwing hands though. You know what I'm saying? We're a little old to be throwing hands, but I still think motherfuckers should be throwing hands.
Yeah, for sure.
I still think motherfuckers throwing hands. And I respect Compa for always wanting to fade motherfuckers.
Yeah,
you know? But I don't know, Compa. I heard you ducked a couple fades. What the fuck is that about? What am I hearing? I've heard it. Has he ducked a fade?
I haven't heard of him.
I haven't heard anything.
No?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not tapped into that Chicano.
Actual proof, not just rumors.
No, yeah, I don't have any proof of nothing.
Yeah,
I've just heard some. This is hearsay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hope it's not because Compa's always fucking down for a fade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've always respected that about that fool. For real. Shout out to Pops too, his son, man. Stand up motherfucker about his business.
Now, these podcasters ain't running fades though, fool.
Nobody's running fades. Who the fuck do you see fighting?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Nobody's fighting. You know, and then you got motherfuckers man,
the only fighting they're having
I
is
didn't spend all this money on this Glock to fight you. Like, no, bitch. We know, all right, just by saying that, we know why you spent that money on the Glock. We know.
Yeah,
we know. We know, but
yeah,
you know, I mean, motherfuckers should be fading, dog.
For sure.
Motherfuckers should be fading, dog. Test your man, dog. You know what I'm saying? I come from a time to where, you know what? I'll fight you, and I know that I might not win. I know that I might not win. Shit, dog. But I tell you what, dog, I'm gonna fucking scrap you every time I see you till I win. On my father's grave. Every time I see you, we gonna have to get it in until I win, dog. Or at least I feel like it. I need to feel like I'm a winner somehow. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Aaron the plumber, man. I can't take that L. I can't take that L. I can't go to sleep with an L. You know, but. Nah, for real, that's some man shit because I grew up watching that.
Oh, for sure.
I grew up watching that. That's not something that I just was like, bing, that's how I am. No, I watched older fools fucking fight for what the fuck they believed in, dog. I watched them. I watched OGs, dog, hand their gun to somebody and throw hands. I've watched it, dog. And you know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be.
Only the scary ones quick to do the other thing first.
Hey, homie, pussies is killers too.
Big time.
You know what I'm saying?
Big
pussies are killers too, dog, and they will fucking smoke you.
Yep.
They will smoke you, homie.
Factual.
Who gives a fuck? Like a lot, I be hearing fools be like, oh, the fool that, you know, it's too pussy to fight and smokes you is the same fool that gets punked in jail. What the fuck do you give a fuck if he smoked your ass and you're dead? I don't give a fuck who punks you in jail. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. They're gonna punk him in jail. Like, nah, motherfucker, you're fucking dead, dog. It shouldn't matter. Who gives a fuck if he's a pussy in jail? You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker will smoke you outside of jail. Be careful.
Yeah. Yeah, pussy
Be careful.
would.
Motherfucker don't want to beat you. Motherfucker don't want to get beat up.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? Pride is a big thing, man.
Big thing.
Pride is huge, man. That's why it's a sin. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this motherfucker, dog, that'll get being prideful will get you into some shit, dog. Yeah. And you know what? I saw Grifo say some shit like, yo, you gotta be careful out here, dog. You could be 40 years old, slip and catch life. That's real shit. That's real shit. The way these youngsters are out here.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The way these youngsters are out here, dog. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You know, as an older fool, I hate to even say older fool, dog, because I'm not old and shit. You know what I'm saying? But as
you're older than me,
older than me, or what? Y'all mean? But it's like, as an older fool, a fool that comes from the generation before this one, the 1900s. You know, it's like, we know they're carrying. We know every youngster and their mama got a fucking pistol.
Yeah.
We know they all got guns. We know that they're probably gonna fucking try to smoke you if you try to start some shit with one of these youngsters.
Yeah, of course, fool.
You know what I'm saying? So what
You're too scared for that.
So then you got two options. Stay out the way, or blast first.
Yeah. Facts.
Those are your only two options. Those are your only fucking two options, dog. You know what I mean? I stay out the way. But I will fucking blast you, dog, if you fucking threaten my life. You know what I'm saying? If you threaten my life or I feel my kids are in danger, I will fucking take you off this planet.
And you won't even see it coming.
I don't give a fuck if you see it coming, motherfucker. I hope you do. You know what I'm saying? I hope you see that bitch coming, homie, and it comes in slow-mo, dog, and you can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like Kevin Gates said, dog, if I'm someplace where I gotta have a gun, I ain't got no business being there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, I ain't got no business being there, bro. But in other news, 10 people were arrested in a planned ambush today at the ICE facility in Texas.
Sure. And you know what? This combo was also like dope. It was dope because you're right.
We had to get this shit out the way to get the funny shit popping. You know what I'm saying? My boy Rich Homie Juan over here fucking sleeping and shit. Dog, when I got here, when I pulled up, I think I saw him taking a piss on a parking meter or some shit like that. Were you just paying for your ticket?
No, I was taking a piss.
My boy, that's a break off. But hey, man, Don Julio.
People don't know. We just got done doing back on fake. We were there sipping, and I'm a sleepy drunk.
Congratulations to you fools, by the way.
Yeah, no, thank you.
That's fucking major.
If I stop drinking after an hour, no drink, I start getting sleepy. So I pulled
That's how it is.
I put up here already trying to go to bed and shit.
Slizzard. That's how I get. Like if I drink and I stop drinking, that's why day drinking is so fucking so vicious. Day drinking is so vicious, dog. I remember they had like what? So what venue was popping during the day in LA right now? That's a good question, huh? Nobody know.
Well, it became popular to have day
like
parties.
A Truly bar.
They had like those day parties at rooftops.
Well, they had them shits back in the day, man. There was a place called Red Cup in downtown LA, and they was like the king of the day parties.
Yeah.
But you couldn't get up. They was real strict. You couldn't get up in there with no tattoos on your neck or nothing like that. It was crazy. It was crazy. You had to have like a plug in there, But like day parties, dog. But day drinking, it's all good. But then you stop. You get tired. You get tired, dog. Fucking headache. Amino headache.
Nah, it's cool though, because by the nighttime, that shit's a bitch trying to go to bed when you're drunk. So at least when you go to bed, you're like kind of not faded, so you could at least have some good sleep. Because going to sleep drunk is for the worst. You wake up like 5 different times, go take a piss.
Yeah.
Wake up dehydrated.
I wake up once. I wake up early. When I get fucked up, which is not too much anymore, I wake up early, dog. Like, I'll wake up super early and my heart's beating and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
And I'll wake up early like, damn.
Yeah, you didn't get good sleep.
Is that what it is?
You didn't get enough REM sleep, like deep sleep.
Yeah. Rapid eye movement.
Some shit like that. Yeah, you didn't get deep sleep.
That's
you can't,
what REM stands for.
Because the alcohol is preventing you from going there. So it wakes you up before you go into a deep sleep. That's why you're waking up early.
I'll take
Yeah, this one knows all his shit.
Yeah.
I like that shit. Speak with knowledge and purpose. You know what I'm saying? On purpose.
So like we're not on that. When you pass 30, you gotta start really like zoning into your fucking health.
Who the fuck is past 30?
Was not nigga, you 50.
Damn, man. 50,
And you from the 80s too?
From the 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born 1986, man.
87.
Oh
I
shit.
was born 1986, man. I ain't ashamed of my age, baby. Like, why?
That's how you rock. It's how you rock it, fool. It's how you rock it. It's how you rock
with
it.
time, baby. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, motherfuckers who know me now and knew me back then are a testament. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's definitely how you rock it. For sure. It makes a difference.
I rock it all right?
Yeah, fool. You
My dog prime, man.
do it, fool. It's all in the skin, way. It's all in the skin.
Oh, nah, man.
It's all in the
I'm
skin.
half Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? Got that, it don't crack, you know what I mean?
Somebody tell Mark Anthony that.
Oh, that's my mom's favorite singer, dog. My mom's favorite singer is Mark Anthony. She's in love with that fool. She's in love with that fool, dog. For real.
Oh, shit.
Mark Anthony.
Any last words, guys?
She's so in love with Mark Anthony. Well,
no, no,
I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say any last words. That's all we're covering.
No, I feel like we had a very grown man conversation.
Well, let's talk about the times. How do we feel about that, man?
What do we have? We have 10 people arrested in a planned ambush on an ICE facility in Texas.
I don't know.
It's getting to that point.
Arrested in a planned ambush? 10 people?
Yeah.
That wasn't much of an ambush.
Because in Texas, I believe the actual ICE facilities are more scandalous. They're like, there's no water, there's heat waves, so it's more vicious there. In California, this is probably a little better. That's what I'm hearing.
I don't know, man. That fucking ice. There's an ice processing facility right there in Adelano. That bitch is hot as fuck, all dusty, dirty, and shit. You know what I mean? Sure. Yeah, dog. It's dry as fuck, bro. And hot. I mean, I ain't like been inside it. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I definitely drove past with my windows down.
Yeah, it's not a good thing to be in those situations.
It's fucked up. I mean,
I've been there.
How do you feel about all this going on though? That whole immigration thing and Trump's policy.
$45 more billion have been given to the ICE agents, so it's just
yeah. They said they're gonna hire like 10,000.
We're just barely getting started, honestly.
What
and it sucks. Mean? We're just barely getting started.
The worst is over?
Nah, hell no. Hell no. Right now they're just barely getting started, and what they're showing you is look, the LAPD is also helping them out. They're closing streets like at MacArthur Park. LAPD was closing streets now.
Scandalous the way
that was scandalous, bro.
Scandalous. I seen some people go, man, finally. You know, all the people that are mad obviously ain't never been to MacArthur Park.
Yeah.
MacArthur Park is a scandalous place too.
MacArthur Park is the scariest place in LA for me.
Hey, dog, it's a fucking scary
place. I'd rather walk through Compton than walk through MacArthur Park. Let me keep it up. Yeah. I'd rather walk through Watts.
I'd rather walk through MacArthur Park.
Hell no. Because remember, a brown man?
Nah, dog.
Full.
Sure. My bad.
A brown man will be quick to kill you first than somebody, in the Watts area. Facts. That's factual. You already know. Brown on brown is people are easier to catch that case.
God, what a shame.
You already know. We know that already, right?
What a shame.
Like even when we have like let's say we go into a club, right, and you see the bouncer's Mexican, right away you're tripping on that fool.
Why
what?
Why is it like that? Why do we loke up on our own?
Yeah, and let it be a brother or white fool. We like, all right, we can't let things slide.
Nah,
so I gotta, we see. Well, for the most part,
you know what? I'm tripping on everybody. Yeah, no, that's facts. I can't really say, you know what, I'm always just mad dogging fucking raza. I'm not. Yeah, no, it don't matter who steps on my shoe, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Way.
That's just prime.
I think that's just you.
Racist prime.
No. Well,
he's like, yeah.
From what I see, from what I seen, like homies, like in events,
I feel it.
Are quick to get loked up. Is like, bro, get out of here with that shit.
I'll tell you this: I've never been jumped by blacks.
Yeah. Facts.
I've been jumped a few times. You know what I'm saying? So, there is truth to that.
Yeah, for sure.
There is truth to that, dog. You know what I mean? What do you got to say, right? All right. So I'm a firm believer in a lot of these ICE facilities are privately owned prisons.
Of course.
Right?
Shout out the Dodgers.
If you've ever been in the system, you ever been in jail, especially when they were implementing the barcodes, you know what I mean? If you would get up and go to court or something, by the time you reached court, your barcode was scanned like 1,000,000 motherfucking times, dog. Every time you bend the corner, you go to a different fucking cell, you're scanned, boom, on the bus, scanned, off the bus, scanned, boom. And I was told by homies that every time they fucking scan that barcode, they get bread in, right? It's like a kid that's attending school, right? You only get bread if you verify that they're there. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, you don't think that these fucking privately owned fucking facilities are giving Trump a fucking kickback of this nice clean bread that they're getting? Because if you build a prison on your land and it's privately owned, right, you will get paid for every prisoner that is housed in there by tax dollars, right? So by Trump filling all these facilities up, they're getting bread. They're getting bread. All these privately owned prisons are generating fucking revenue like a motherfucker, right? And then what happens is they give fucking Trump a big fucking kickback, nice, clean, rinsed fucking bread. Boom. You know what I mean? Trump's making bread. He done turned this fucking immigration shit into a motherfucking business now. You know what I'm saying? Now he's getting bread now.
Yeah,
right? Everybody's fucking making money.
They get processed.
You know what I'm saying? You know who I heard? And she sound crazy, loked out most of the time. But she said some shit that really caught my eye. You know that fucking chick, Thug Angel? She from like Puente or something like that. She's this little Mexican chick who always rapping with like the Outlaws or whatever it is.
We don't know.
You don't know her? You ain't never heard of her? Oh man, dude, she always kicking up dust, talking a bunch of shit. But she said some shit that really fucking caught my fucking ear.
Yeah.
And she was saying, well, what people weren't understanding is that Biden was opening the borders. They were just lining it up for Trump. Biden opened the borders. Boom, you know, for everybody to start coming over in numbers, made it a whole lot easier for them to come over because they had it in line. Trump is going to come, boom, and it was probably whoever it was, even if it wasn't Trump, that was probably going to be the agenda, no matter who the fuck was coming to the office. You know what I'm saying? Boom, and then now they come with this immigration policy that's fucking, you know, tearing apart fucking families, but they're not aiming after criminals or anything. They're aiming after hardworking individuals that have been here fucking forever. Yep. But now tell me this. So Trump getting paid. We figure he's getting paid. He got to be getting paid. He's a cold businessman. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gets locked up by ICE, right? They get detained, right? And it's somebody who's been here for 30 years. Never committed a crime. Ever. Now, just to play devil's advocate, I come from a family that are migrants, right? Like, my mom may have been in Puerto Rico, but my dad is from Mexico, right? Our whole family is from Valle de Guadalupe, right? It ain't the deepest part of motherfucking Mexico, but it's fucking Mexico,
but
right?
It's enough.
So fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking whatever. You know what I mean?
Mexico.
But they got their papers, right? They came over here as migrants, did what they had to do, and got their papers, right? What do you have to say to somebody? And there seems like a lot of people that have been here 30 years and still do not have their papers or did not even initiate the process to get it done.
Because there is no process.
You know what I mean? How isn't there a process?
It's only two processes, through marriage or through your kids.
So you can't go back to Mexico and apply for a school visa, a work visa, or something like that?
No. They only give you to visit for 6 months. There is no process.
My little sister came in here on a school visa. I went to college. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying is that.
But when she has to be done with that, she has to head back.
Well, now you get to go through a citizenship process. You know what I'm saying? right? You get to apply for citizenship, right? So now this is my thing. They should make it easier to do it.
They should have a process.
There's a reason why it's hard to get your citizenship, because they don't want us to have it.
Yeah.
I feel it. I fucking understand it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're out here, I'm in the street, right? If I'm in the street hustling, right, for my family and my kids, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to guarantee their future. Sometimes you just gotta try to do what you gotta, you know what I'm saying? And no, it's not easy. No, it's not easy. It may be hard. You may have to move mountains, fight giants. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, shout out to the people that tried and couldn't get it done. My fucking heart goes out to you. For the people that didn't try at all throughout 30 years of being here, you can't say that you're surprised that it's happening. You know what I'm saying? It happened. It happened. You know what I'm saying? It's happening. It's fucked up the way they're doing our fucking people like that. It angers me inside, dog. It angers me inside. But you can't be here 30 years, you know, and not even try once.
Because there is no trying.
You know what I'm saying?
The only two things
there's always trying, bro.
There's not like there's only two ways to, like, once if you're here illegally, it's only two ways to fix your papers: through marriage or through let's say you have your kids and they turn 21 and they apply for you,
or you go back and you handle it that way. It may not, like I said, sometimes you might have to move mountains and it's not practical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it may seem like I'm speaking that from a place of privilege because I was born here. You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done. I understand it.
But in order for you to apply for to come here with the process, you gotta show proof that you could take care of yourself, and most times that's not gonna happen.
Right.
Most times it's not gonna happen.
I don't know everybody.
That's why it's a very tiny percentage. And Mexicans don't have access. Like every other Latin Americans had program like the TPS for the Haitians, for the Central Americans, for the South Americans. Mexicans never had any type of program. For them, it was always two ways: marriage or your kids.
Right. Now, like I was saying, that's me being the devil's advocate.
And this is me dealing with lawyers, dealing with ICE detention. I was in ICE detention.
Right. Okay,
me dealing with all the processes.
That's me being the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Right. Now let me switch back now. Right. To get rid of migrants who had came over here to get a better life.
Yeah.
How is that not unconstitutional? This country was founded by migrants leaving their home country in search of a better life. They were escaping tyranny. They were the only people that are native here are the indigenous Mexicans, Mexican indigenous natives.
We're on our land.
Natives, bro. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck were they Mexicans if there was no Mexico? If it wasn't Mexico?
Yeah.
They weren't Mexicans. They were fucking natives. They were indigenous. You know what I'm saying? They were the people that were here first. Those are the only people that are, you know what I'm saying? So how are immigrants gonna kick other immigrants out?
Yeah.
That's unconstitutional. So that alone, you know what I'm saying? That alone should just kind of cancel all this stupid shit out.
And the system is broken, right? With the immigration system is broken. For me, like you said, for like, if you've been here 20 plus years paying taxes, having a job, taking care of what you got to take care of, that should be enough for you to even have a chance to get it.
I think so, bro.
Look,
you know how much fucking money that you know how much money that migrants put into taxes and social security that they do not receive.
California,
in 2022, it was like $200 fucking billion or some $200 million that they put into social security tax, and they do not get it back.
Yep.
They do not receive that back. You know what I mean?
Immigrants is why California is the fourth power of the world.
Fucking A.
Fourth power of the world.
Fucking A.
We're bigger than Japan financially and Russia. It just tells you like how much immigrant power do we have here, but it just sucks the way they're handling it. And
motherfuckers thought it was fucking cool because they made us broke for a little bit. Motherfuckers got their cash taken away, and they thought bringing Trump back was gonna bring in a fucking knot in their pocket. You know what I'm saying?
American Cholo.
And that's what motherfuckers thought was gonna happen. And they heard Trump. They're like, yeah, you know, Trump's gonna fucking all these jobs are gonna be open and all this shit. But ain't nobody fucking sat back and thought, well, how are all these jobs gonna be available? How a motherfucker just gonna open up jobs? Nah, he's gonna deport a bunch of motherfuckers, dog. And that's how jobs are going to be available. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, even that's not gonna
all
work.
all them fucking fat, lazy motherfuckers that said, oh yeah, the Mexicans are taking away all their jobs. Well, get the fuck up. Get the fuck up and work now. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck up and work, because that motherfucker that was busting his ass to provide for his family just got taken away from his motherfucking family. And all that shit that you was talking about, Mexicans fucking taking everybody's fucking job, all that shit's in vain now because you want to sit your fat ass down on the fucking couch and eat potato chips and watch us talk. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck up and work, because you talked all that shit like some motherfucker took your job from you. Like some motherfucker took your job from you. Well, you know what? That motherfucker just got fucking ripped away from his fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Because you were lazy for 30 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? He fucking got taken from his fucking kids, and you're still fucking lazy. Got the power to do everything, chose to be nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with the world today. Laziness.
Yep.
Fucking laziness, bro. You know?
Nah, well, it's tough. It's tough to see the community affected by it. It's heavy. I see it as heavy.
Y'all motherfuckers better clip that, because I felt like a motherfucking millionaire when I said that shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's facts.
Don't go back ass laugh, Juan. I'll never respect you for that laugh.
Nah, it's facts.
It woke me up, bro.
It's facts. Nah, it's real shit. It's real shit, because
whole motherfucking mic
people
smelling like alcohol.
People in fucking Utah, Iowa, all these lame ass states pointing fingers about jobs and jobs
it's
and
everywhere.
jobs.
It's everywhere, dog. It's everywhere.
While Mexicans are illegal paying the taxes that are feeding your kids, sending your kid to school, because Virginia, they're not sending your kid to school.
They're picking the food. They're picking the food that ends up on your fucking plate. That ends up on your plate. You're eating it. You're fucking eating it. It doesn't get to, you know what I'm saying?
Well, and also
from fucking farm to table, dog.
Like public schools, we paid for that. California pays for a lot of these states' public schools.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, in order for you to have public schools, you gotta have enough taxes within that same.
The kids got to be at school.
Yeah, and for the most part, a lot of these small red states that don't have that type of fucking economic
funding, yeah,
we're funding them.
Yep.
While they're over here talking shit about us, we're still funding their fucking school system.
That don't surprise me.
And it's fuck them out of here. I'm pissed me off already, though.
All right, man.
Welcome.
Shay, what can we expect for the next 6 months from you?
The next 6 months? Man, we got Tequila Boys coming.
Tequila Boys.
Shout out to my boy Quiz, man. It's all the sauce, everything, man. Shit, bro. Man, I'm working with Pro Club, man. Shout out to Pro Club.
Shout out to Pro Club.
Garmenting the fucking sauce podcast, man.
Working with real ones.
You know what I mean? Man, shout out to y'all for having me, bro. For real. Hopefully we got something going on in the future. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We'll rub some elbows, get some shit cracking, man. Man, shout out to my boy Baron Davis, man, NBA legend. I want to shout out to Bart Oatmeal Cafe, man. If y'all in the West Adams district, man, come stop by the compound, man. We got De La Crema Cafe right there. Baristas, knowledgeable baristas, man. Come get a coffee, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't get a London fog, but you get a South Central fog for sure. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
shout out to South Central.
Shout out to shout out to the sauce, man. Shout out to the All Facts podcast.
Shout out to Lido.
Shout out to my boy Little P, man. You know, my boy holding me down, tried and true. Built for tough, baby. We in this motherfucker. GODSMOKE. You want to tell them where to follow me?
Yeah.
GODSMOKE.LA, man. GODSMOKE.LA. Follow the sauce at _sauce_TV, man.
And make sure you accept the collaboration post.
Hey, that's an easy call. That's an easy call. That's an easy call, man. I'm sorry we didn't get. I didn't know what the dynamic was. If this was like some news or some shit, or we came on here just to talk.
I just came here to shoot the shit.
Yeah, honestly, we just came like that. That's why, like,
I appreciate you fools for that.
Nah, for sure. Honestly, we just came to. I just like, hey, pull up. Today we have a spot. You know, we just need
off top.
some energy in the bitch.
Man. Off top, man. And
don't think it was a setup.
My boy. Nah, man. Nah.
Hell
it's all good, man. I got love for you fools, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because you fools had love for me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But
even when they let you dry out here.
Hey, man, I could.
I'm like, fuck with you, GODSMOKE.
I'm too saucy to.
Right.
I'm too saucy to go dry, baby.
Right.
You know
we fuck with you, fool.
You know? Nah, man. You know what? And that's the biggest shout out to is shout out to everybody who I love and everybody who loves me. You know what I'm saying? I pray for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even the haters.
Let's pray for them.
You know what I'm saying? Bippity boppity boo.
And we are. Shoo!